Hello, welcome. This is Dr. Miranda, and I just want to give you a hearty welcome to our Global Issues course. Forgive the informality of this video. I'm taking advantage of my daily walk, lunch walk. It's important to keep fit, right? Mentally, spiritually, physically, whatnot. But I'm very excited that you have joined us in our course. And during the course, we're really going to be discussing some really important issues, particularly when it comes to the global economy, international business. Some of the things that we're going to be discussing is the role of culture in international business. Some of the issues that we see in international business, we'll discuss trade deals and some dynamics of international trade. There's many interesting events that have been taking place in the international arena pertaining to global trade. And of course, there are issues whenever we are dealing with human beings like us. There's always going to be issues in technology, issues in culture, issues in language, issues in law, issues, excuse me, in trade deals. So there's many issues when it comes to international business. We're going to spend some time discussing these in a more formal environment. But I have to tell you that this is an amazing time to take this course. Why? Because we are in the midst of the greatest trade alignment or realignment since the onset of globalism. Just this week, we have the announcement that we have a brand new NAFTA, right? A trade agreement between Canada, the United States, and Mexico. It was just announced that the U.S. was able to come to terms with Canada, and NAFTA is now realigned. Hopefully, will be something that's good for Canada, for the U.S., for Mexico, and North America in general, particularly our three economies. What a powerful trade bloc that we represent. Also, there's been trade realignments, particularly with China. We're seeing what the media is calling a trade war. We're in the midst of a trade war. But I think that they're being a little bit hasty. What we're truly seeing is not a trade war, it's a trade realignment, addressing some issues that have been caused from the onset of globalism. And this is not only happening between the United States and other countries, but between other countries and other trade blocs. Many nations are now rethinking their positions on global trade, not whether or not to have global trade, but whether the global trade that they currently have is something that is working for their national economies. So globalism is not going to go by the way of the dodo. Globalism is here to stay. International business is here to stay. Global business is here to stay, right? But I believe what we are seeing now is a total realignment, a different way of thinking about these issues and trying to make free trade between the nations fair trade. I believe that this is what this realignment is all about. Since 2016 also, we had Brexit, right? I've been doing a deep dive into that, and there are some global repercussions when it came to Brexit. Personally, I think it was a good thing for Britain because they have now greater control over their trade policy, and also some internal policies that is, I believe, the domain of not a trade bloc, but is the domain of a country's sovereignty. So it's an exciting time. Also, some would say, well, it's a scary time. Well, it depends on which side of the issue you are in. I believe that in this course, there is the resource, there's the reading material, and there's the discussions and the assignments. And we are going to have an opportunity to talk about these things, to really bring these things up in our discussions, and you are going to have the opportunity to make up your own mind. Because as a professor, my goal is not to make up your mind for you. My goal is to convey information from both sides of the issues and allow you as the student to make up your own mind, and you don't have to worry about sharing something that, well, the prof is not going to like it. Well, it's not rather if I like it or not, right? And whenever we are doing our discussions, as long as we follow the IWU principles of discussions and postings, then we're going to be all right. Anyways, great to have you aboard, and we're going to have a terrific course. Take care.